Hi guys, Tyler Anzmann here with Tyleranzmannperformance. So what we're going to talk about today is pulling versus pushing arm actions. All right, so basically this is the difference between using horizontal abduction and adduction to kind of pull the arm through versus elbow flexion and extension to kind of push the arm through. Right, so the difference is basically that elbow lead and then violent elbow extension versus that kind of scap load or horizontal abduction position into that layback, right? Relaxed arm action into external rotation, and then pulling through with the pec, right? Or horizontal adduction, right? Kind of pulling that arm through that way. Okay. So one of the really good ways I found to work on this is to specifically isolate that thoracic spine rotation away from hip movement at all in the 10-toe drill. So this is probably a drill you've known about for a long time, right? It's basically your feet are stationary in the ground and you're just throwing, right, with all upper body. But I recently talked to Ben Brewster of Tread Athletics about this, and one of the better ways I found that he told me about to kind of progress this drill is to get your feet a little bit wider so you can really isolate the upper body and kind of take the hips completely out. So you want to be wide enough that you can take your hips completely out of it, but close enough that you can kind of still feel athletic and not stuck into the ground with it. Okay? So what you're going to do from here is you're going to basically get up into this 90-degree position, have your arm relax in external rotation, put a little bit of scap retraction into it so we can get in kind of this horizontally abducted position, get a little bit of a stretch on the pec. And then what you want to think about doing is as we go back into this rotated position, relaxing that arm and pulling the pec through. Okay? So you're going to do this on the first couple of throws. So 3 or 4 of these, and then take a couple with your full arm action and kind of blend those together and see how that feels for you. I found personally for me that it really helps me to kind of feel like I'm pulling the arm through rather than just kind of pushing the arm through, as elbow extension is kind of one of the issues that I've always had in my throwing motion personally. All right guys, so the second drill that's part of this pulling versus pushing arm action and kind of how I found that helped me to kind of isolate this movement and then put it all together is a split stance throw. So this is a drill I came up with myself, and basically what you're going to do is you're going to start in a split stance. You're going to come into this rotated thoracic spine position, and then we're going to throw out of here. So it's almost like a stationary roll in. It's probably an easier way to think about this. So the setup is pretty similar to how we set up for the 10-toe drill in terms of the arm. So what we're going to do is we're going to come into this split stance. You're going to get into this T-spine rotated position. We're going to get the arm up to about 90 degrees. We're going to relax back into external rotation. We're going to scapulate a little bit, get into that horizontally abducted position. And then same deal, as we come through, we're going to keep that arm relaxed. Think about pulling through with the pec. Right? Same deal, let's do 3 to 4 of those, and then blend that with 2 or 3 full-length arm action throws. You can blend this into your normal throwing or specifically work on this as a drill unto itself and kind of see how it feels for you.